Hello and welcome to Smaulgld's Perth Mint Gold Sales Update for the month of March. Perth Mint Gold sales slumped further in March. Check it out. Perth Mint sold just 22,232 ounces of gold in March. Gold sales at the Perth Mint fell below 26,000 ounces a month for the second month in a row in March. March 2017 Perth Gold Mint sales were 53.6% lower than last March when they sold 47,948 ounces. Gold sales at the Perth Mint in March were down 12% from February's depressed levels of 21,257 ounces. If you're interested in gold, in Perth Mint Gold, we have some offers below the links below this YouTube and also at the links on the Smaulgld website. If you do buy gold or silver through Smaulgld, Smaulgld gets a small commission. That is how Smaulgld supports the site, through gold and silver purchases and also through other merchants featured on the Smaulgld site. Smaulgld does not run Google AdSense, and also Smaulgld takes donations through PayPal, Patreon, and Bitcoin. So thank you very much for those of you who have donated to Smaulgld and those of you who do think of Smaulgld when making your next gold and silver purchases. Now, gold sales at the Perth Mint plunged again. Well, they didn't plunge this month, they plunged last month and they remained lower. And the Perth Mint last month offered an explanation. They said the lower gold sales were reflective of a worldwide trend, growing confidence in the prospects of improving economy, and increased demand for alternative assets at the expense of precious metals. They didn't offer any such explanation this month, but I suppose since they didn't say anything, I guess what they said in February applies to March. Now look at the Perth Mint gold sales chart year over year. Here, 22,000 ounces, 47,000 ounces in March last year, close to 48. Now there was a big jump in gold sales in the fall of last year that carried on through January of this year, and it was actually kind of it was record sales for the Perth Mint. I'll show you here on a longer chart. This period right here, where they had 5 months in a row over 50,000 ounces, that was big for them. They had only put together 2 months in a row before that of over 50,000 ounces. So it could be that gold sales at the Perth Mint are down just because a lot of people purchased their gold then and they're taking a breather here. We'll have to wait to see what happens in April, May, and June. Or it could just be that sales are down and there's a reason that we don't yet know. Also, the Perth Mint sales are slightly different than the US Mint, perhaps because they serve a different market. They're probably more focused on the Australian and the US market, but they probably have some Asian sales just given the proximity of the Perth Mint to Asia. So we really don't have much to report here other than the gold silver ratio, gold to sales silver ratio. Now we track that at both the Perth and the US Mint, and last year the Perth Mint sold 23 times more silver than gold, which is not that much more. They never reached the manic levels that the US did, the US Mint, with 100 to 1 silver eagle sales to 1 ounce gold eagle sales. But recently, if you look, let's look at March. The US Mint sold 1.615 million American silver eagles in March and 16,001 ounce American gold eagles for a ratio of 100 to 1. Now that's not because the American silver eagle sales were so robust, it's because the gold sales were so poor. So here's an interesting note. The Perth Mint rarely sells more gold than in a given month than the US Mint, but in this case, March they sold 22,000 ounces and the US Mint only sold 16,000 ounces. So that's definitely worth noting, that the Perth Mint outsold the US Mint, and that gave the the Perth Mint, a ratio of 32 sales of silver to 1. I should have out later today the Perth Mint silver sales for the month of March. They weren't bad. They weren't as good as the US Mint, but on a comparative basis for the Perth Mint, you'll see in the chart that they were good. 716,000 ounces for the Perth Mint is a very decent month for them. Here's the 1 month gold silver ratio. I don't think you can attribute the lower gold and silver lower gold or silver sales to the gold silver ratio. It's been around 7 to 1 for the longest time, and it's still around there, so I wouldn't count on that. Anyway, there is your donate buttons, your Bitcoin donations. Appreciate those. Appreciate the PayPal donations as well as the Patreon donations. And again, check out the offers on the Smaulgld site. We also have SD bullion on the site. We have emergency food. We do have gold money. I think we even have bullion vault, and you can see all the coins on the side. So we also have an Amazon store for those of you who shop at Amazon. Smaulgld gets a commission from there as well. So thank you very much. Remember, if you want to check out and do more research on gold and silver, you go to these tabs up here. I've got it organized so you can check out the different countries and their gold purchases, different categories of silver, and also at the end of each article. So for example, the Perth Mint, you can go and check out at the bottom stories. And there's your Perth Mint sales monthly archive. There's your US Mint sales monthly archive, different stories. So you can always check out if you missed something, you can always go back and check it out at the Smaulgld website. Also remember to subscribe to Smaulgld at the website. Just fill in your email address, and I will send you not an email every time we get a blog post up, because there's too many of those, but I'll send you the weekly update, which includes all the blog posts of the week. And if there's something breaking or I think it's a little more important than just the sales update, I'll also send that too. Thank you very much.